I think it's probably, like he said, probably the hardest 6, 7 months I think I've experienced in my professional life, for sure. I'd never worked harder for anything, and I kept going because I would just not quit. That was not something that was even an option, and luckily for me, it wasn't an option for Chad either. So I got through that, and I learned judo, jiu-jitsu, gun fu, hand-foot combat, things that just, not only are they needed for this movie, but they will serve me in life. And that was another reason, you know, for being there. And now I think I have the bug, like I just want to keep going and going and going and going. I think she is someone who, like John, has done the same job that he's done. She's been revered that way. We find her, she's now sort of not in the game anymore like she used to be. She's been promoted to a higher level, and she's sitting, you know, a bit above it all in some ways as well. But because of John, she gets lured back into the game because of those coins. When you get a coin, when you get the call, you have to answer. It's their code of ethics. And so she has to do the very thing she doesn't really want to get, you know, back involved with. But her daughter is also at stake. So I think Sophia brings a little bit of heart to the movie, a little bit of heart and soul. She represents something real and tangible for, you know, what she's fighting for. I think sometimes with the rest of the movies, you don't know who all the people are, and you're not sure what they're fighting for. It's all so secret, and it's so mysterious, and it's like an opera in many ways. But Sophia comes in, and I think she's a bit grounding, because I think you really do see her as real, and you do see that she's fighting for something that she cares about. It's stellar. I mean, you don't get to show up and do what he does without having a stellar work ethic. He's determined, he's relentless in his pursuit, he's talented in this area, and he's fearless. He will try and do anything, and he won't stop until he gets it right. These dogs, I became like their dog trainer with the trainers. I would spend 4 days a week out there with the dogs, 2-3 hours a day, and I would just go through the drills with them just like the trainers. As the trainers were learning who they were, I was learning who they were. As they were putting them through drills and teaching them, I was doing the same thing. So that at the end of the day, I could command them just like the trainers could command them. And it was a real relationship that was built, and there were 5 of them. 5 different dogs that, you know, played different. It's 2 in the movie, but it took 5 dogs to play 2 guys. And it was a relationship, and a really lovely one. I'm an animal person. I have 2 dogs myself, so that was the sweetest part of my day, to go and hang out with the dogs. They're going to love what they love about the first 2. It's action, action, all action. You're going to see some new things that they've never seen before. We've got some dogs that fight almost like men, which we've never seen before. And you still have that, you know, mysterious John Wick character. Keanu is so deep, and he's able to play that kind of character. There's that sweet story that's carried on with his dogs, that sort of he and my character, Sophia, sort of have a moment where that becomes real again, and they connect on that level. And I think you leave feeling like, okay, can't wait for 4.